Hi everyone. So I'm back on a superset routine and I switched it up today. I didn't do a journaling yet. I just started working out, like the stretching, the warm up, and then I did a additional EMOM exercise for 5 minutes for my back and arms because I need to work on it so I can do pull-ups. Still not able to do one. And then I did my regular superset routine, but I added on one extra set today because I got about 2 months left. I just gotta kick it up a notch. And now I decided that I'm gonna do this just speech as is, just with the question of the day and the quote without any preparation, because that's part of just training on talking on the spot. And then I decided I had originally last week set up a calendar, time blocking for my 30K plus plan routine, but now I'm gonna add on after this speech. I'm doing 2 hours worth. Well, it's pretty much about, not 2 hours, it's 25 minutes, 5-minute rest, 25 minutes on, 5-minute rest, so 4 times. So about a little bit less than 2 hours. Yeah. So I'm gonna see how this goes. I think this is actually better. So now I'm gonna just go with the question of the day and quote. So it's number 127. And this question is, what are your core values in life? How do you define them for yourself? And quote, focus on being productive instead of busy. I actually like that quote. This is by Ferriss. Focus on being productive instead of busy. So actually I've been listening to this YouTuber who's a copywriter. His name is KJ Rainey. And this topic has been going on for some time now. And it's not the first time someone has talked about it. But I think when I'm listening to certain people, I somehow, the way they word it, it'll click more. So I've been listening to him a lot, and the stuff he says just clicks for me. Even though it's the same concept, maybe it had been explained differently. But he did mention about this topic before too. Like, how we think we're so productive because we're busy. Some of us, or maybe me sometimes, when I'm like, oh, I'm so busy, I did all these things. But it doesn't necessarily mean it was productive, because some of the things that I've been doing are not productive. Because it's just like, productive to me, it's in a matter of exactly what's our goal is. Yes, like right now my goal is working out and working on my business in order to eventually get the life that I want. And I have been doing time blocking. I've been talking about my working out routine. It's good. I think that's productive. It's not keeping me busy. It is productive for me, and I especially like the way it's superset. But my business side, it's a lot of mindset that I'm working on, and also all the limiting beliefs and all of that, and just but just getting the work done, just getting to it. I'm procrastinating, and this is actually the topic yesterday that I had written down. It was much better than what I had said on the whole speech itself. It was just bad. And for some reason, when I started out with my speech yesterday, I totally messed it up.
Halfway there.
I totally messed it up, and then I just couldn't go back to what I wrote. But like the mindset is so important that and the reason why I'm procrastinating, I think I am procrastinating. I'm keeping myself busy, like trying to think of all these things I'm about to do, like time blocking, calendar, all of that, but I never got to it. Like yesterday, the day before, I just had things going on, and that I gave myself that excuse to, I'm not in a good mood, I'm emotionally drained by certain things, and I just couldn't get myself to do it. But in reality, it was just much easier to give myself that excuse that I need, instead of just do it. And Anyway, going back to the procrastination, this also came from KJ Rainey, which was a concept that many people have talked about before. But it's just, first, like, we have to know why we're procrastinating. And the reason why we're procrastinating is just because, like, for me anyway, I feel like I feel like it's hard. The things I'm doing, I feel like it's hard for me. It's not something easy, even though I know I just gotta do it. Just like working out, like, my arms were weaker before, everything was weaker, but every day that I'm doing it, I feel stronger. So it's the same concept, but for some reason it's hard for me. And I decide, like, I would say, oh, I'm busy, I couldn't do it today because I'm busy doing this thing. Or like Eddie called me or text me saying, hey, I need you to get this done. Eddie is the other job that I have after work. Or, another reason I'm just sad. Stuff like that, which much easier excuses. So I was busy, but not doing that. I was doing something else instead. So focus on being productive instead of busy. So what KJ said was that the first thing we have to do always is to do what's the main thing that would get us where we want to be, like what our goal is. Like for me, passive income, and with the 30K plus plan, everything is lined out, like there's tasks. I just need to do it. So what I need to do is just do the task. Of course, I obviously need a digital product, because that's my main goal, is to sell a digital product on Etsy to convert that traffic to my website. And I haven't even done all of that. So of course I'm not gonna get anywhere. What's the point of keeping myself busy, putting a calendar and deciding all this stuff? But it is important because it gets us where it helps us, like, with our flow of the day. So I'm not to say it's not important, it is still, but it's better to pick the highest, most productive thing to the goal that we want to achieve. How do you find them? What are your core values in life? I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna skip that one.
1 minute.
For next time, since I add on extra timer. But yes, I had so much to say about procrastination yesterday. I even wrote notes that I didn't even use. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, but after this speech, I'm gonna work on my 30K plus plan. So, and then after that, I'm gonna do probably another speech rep to talk about what I did, and kind of like talk about, so what's the next step, and yeah, and go from there. This routine is actually harder because I was
10 seconds
straight, and it was I didn't check the time when I started, but it's longer. It's necessary though.